Have you ever thought about whether you could avoid tripping or falling just by tweaking how you walk if you're over 65? There's a 1 in 4 chance you might take a tumble this year. Does that worry you? You're not alone. Maybe you've also been limiting your movements out of fear of losing your balance, not walking as freely as you used to. But I've got good news for you. You don't have to just accept it. You can significantly reduce that risk by making small changes to how you walk. In this video, we're going to share some super easy walking tricks to help you stay steady and keep doing all the things you love, no matter how old you are. By the time this video is over, you'll know exactly how to stop falls in their tracks and have simple, everyday steps you can take to stay safe. Why should you watch until the end? Because falling doesn't have to be an inevitable part of getting older. You can take control of how you move and lower your chances of falling just by making a few small changes to your walk. So, what topics are we going to cover in this video? First, we'll discover the miraculous effects of correct posture. Then, we'll discuss the surprising role of your arm movements in your balance. Third, we'll get into the details of how you should place your feet. And finally, we'll explain the vital connection between weight transfer and your balance. But wait, that's not all. In addition to these, we'll also share fun and easy exercises to strengthen your legs, make your steps smoother, and skyrocket your confidence. This isn't just about dodging falls. It's going to be a journey that allows you to live your life to the fullest, walking wherever you want without worry. Whether you're strolling around the house, pottering in the garden, or out for your daily walk, you'll have all the secrets to staying safe and steady. We'll even give you tips on how to make your home safer, so you can move around with total peace of mind. Watching this video is the first step you'll take toward a stronger and more independent you. Stick with us until the end and discover just how valuable every step you take can really be. If this video helps you out, don't forget to leave a like and share it with someone you think might benefit from this information. Let's spread this positive energy together. If you've enjoyed the video so far, type 1 in the comments. If it's not your cup of tea, just say 0 and let me know how I can make these videos even better for you. All right, let's dive in. Sometimes in life, we pick up little habits without even noticing. It's like we're slowly drifting away from how our bodies naturally want to move, just shuffling through the day. It feels like, ever feel like you're dragging your feet as if you're trudging through thick sand? Or maybe you're taking tiny, quick steps like you're scared to really plant your feet on the ground? Sometimes we even forget to swing our arms, like we're carrying some invisible, heavy load. It's almost like we're not letting ourselves move the way we're meant to, freely and easily. These little things might not seem like a big deal at first, but over time, they can really shake up how steady we feel. And as we get older, when our bodies aren't as forgiving, these habits can quietly make us more likely to trip or fall. So, let's start with the basics, posture. Here's how I like to picture it. Imagine you're a tall, beautiful tree. Your roots are deep in the ground, keeping you firmly planted, while your branches reach up toward the sky. You're strong, but also flexible, standing proud with your shoulders relaxed and your head held high. It's like there's a gentle string tugging you upward from the top of your head, lining everything up just right. This isn't about standing stiff as a statue. It's about feeling balanced and grounded. You don't need to look like a soldier on parade, but you do want to feel your own strength. If you don't have a solid foundation, it's not just your posture that's wobbly. Your entire ability to move smoothly is affected. I'll never forget my friend Rose. She was a ballerina back in the day, and even years later, she had this amazing way of moving, graceful, purposeful, like every step mattered. That's what we're aiming for. Rose once told me something I'll never forget. It's not just about looking graceful. It's about feeling rooted. That really hit me. Good posture isn't just for show. It's like an anchor keeping you steady. When we slouch, even just a little bit, it's like our whole body gets thrown off balance. Picture trying to balance a stack of books on a shaky table. One wrong move, and it all comes tumbling down. That's what slouching does. It shifts your weight forward, making every step feel like you're about to tip over. But when you stand tall, you build a strong base that supports you, not just physically but emotionally too. It's like you're ready to take on whatever life throws your way. Type 2. in the comments if you're still with me and absorbing these foundational tips. Now, let's talk about something super simple but easy to miss: how we move when we walk. Imagine you're the conductor of an orchestra. You're standing tall, chest open, arms flowing smoothly like you're guiding a beautiful song through the air. That's how your arms should work when you walk. They move in sync with your legs, like a dance. When your right leg steps forward, your left arm swings forward too, and vice versa. It's not just a random thing. It's how your body keeps itself balanced. Every time you take a step, your weight shifts a bit, and that opposite arm swing is like your body's secret weapon to stay steady. It's a built-in stabilizer that stops you from wobbling. I've seen so many people, especially older folks, forget to let their arms move naturally. I'll always remember Mr. Thompson, this sweet guy I met once. He'd walk with his arms glued to his sides, stiff as a soldier on parade. One day, I couldn't help but ask, "Hey, why not let your arms swing a bit? How does that feel? Let me know if you wanted to tweak anything." Mr. Thompson looked at me and said, "I don't want to look like I'm rushing around." It was such a straightforward answer. But what he didn't realize was that by keeping his arms stuck to his sides, he was actually making it harder to stay balanced. Once he started letting his arms swing naturally with the steps, he couldn't believe the difference. His walks got smoother, easier, and he wasn't so worried about tripping anymore. Now, let's talk about something that sounds basic but is a total game changer: how your feet and legs move. Walking is like a little dance with two parts. First, there's the stance phase. That's when your foot's flat on the ground, holding you steady. Then there's the swing phase, when your leg moves forward for the next step. One foot is always touching the ground, keeping you anchored. It's all about shifting your weight smoothly, but never losing that stability. The magic starts when your heel hits the ground first. That's the key to doing it right. I see a lot of people mess this up by landing on their toes or shuffling along. When you do that, your foot barely clears the ground, and it's like you're begging to trip, like walking on a slippery floor just waiting for a stumble. But if you let your heel land first, then roll through to your toes, every step feels solid and safe. It's like laying a strong foundation before building a house. Walking is more than just a way to get around. It's personal. It's about staying independent, healthy, and calm. Little tweaks like standing tall, letting your arms flow, and stepping with purpose can totally change how steady you feel. These small changes might not seem like much, but they're huge for keeping you strong and confident, no matter what life throws at you. If you're still here and liking these tips, drop a 3 in the comments. I'd love to know you're with me. Picture this. You're walking through a big field, tall grass swaying all around you. The ground soft under your feet, and every step matters. When your heel hits first, it's like your foot lifts just high enough to glide over the grass, dodging anything that could trip you up. You feel strong, in control. But switch to landing on your toes, and boom! Everything changes. You start stumbling, like you've lost that smooth groove, almost like the ground's not fully there for you. It's a tiny shift, but it can totally flip how you move through life. I'll never forget Mrs. Johnson, this sweet, determined lady I worked with. She'd spent years shuffling along, always saying, "I'm just taking small steps to be safe." But those little shuffles were actually putting her at risk, making her more likely to lose balance or fall. She thought she was playing it smart, but she didn't see how vulnerable it made her. So we worked on something super simple, landing heel first. And wow, what a change. Mrs. Johnson started feeling steadier than she had in years. It was like she was planting her feet into the ground with every step, solid and sure. It wasn't just her body that shifted. It lifted her spirits too. When your heel lands and your foot flattens out, your weight naturally shifts to that leg. That's the secret sauce for staying balanced. It's not just about stepping. It's about finding your center, your strength. Think of it like a seesaw. One side goes up, the other comes down, keeping everything even. But a lot of older folks lose this flow, sometimes out of habit or even fear. They start spreading their feet wide, thinking it'll help. Take Mr. Peterson, this tough, stubborn guy I knew. He'd walk with his feet way apart, convinced it made him more stable. Mr. Peterson would always say, "I feel steadier like this." But here's the thing. He didn't realize that by keeping his feet so far apart, he was actually making himself less stable. Spreading out like that stopped his weight from shifting the way it should. When you let your weight flow naturally from one leg to the other, everything clicks. Instead of waddling with wide steps, you start moving smooth and steady, one foot right in front of the other. It's like walking a tightrope. Each step is on purpose. Your core kicks in, and you feel balanced. Think of a dancer, graceful, quick, and in control. Sure, wide feet might feel like a big, solid base, but it's shaky, like standing on a wobbly table that's too spread out. You can't adjust fast if the ground changes. But when your feet line up closer together, it's like building a strong, narrow tower. You're ready to handle anything, quick and confident. It's such a cool feeling, like a secret boost that comes from really tuning into how your body moves. Type for in the comments if you're still absorbing these important steps with me. Now, let's talk about some fun ways to make that heel first step even stronger. Imagine strolling along a sandy beach, leaving perfect heel marks with every step. It's not just walking, it's meaning to walk well. Practice stepping with big, clear heel strikes, paying attention to how your foot lands and shifts. It might feel weird at first, but stick with it. It'll feel natural soon. To get better at shifting your weight, try this. Stand near something sturdy like a counter and lift one leg up. Hold it for a few seconds, then switch. It's like pretending to be a flamingo. Fun, right? You're training your balance one leg at a time. This little challenge is like a 2-for-1 deal. It builds your strength and your stability. The more you practice, the steadier you'll feel, and soon that confidence will shine through in every step you take. For tandem walking, try this. Walk heel to toe along a straight line like a sidewalk crack or a balance beam if you got one. Picture yourself on a tightrope. Every step strong and on purpose. It takes a bit of focus at first, but trust me, the payoff is huge. And here's the big secret. Consistency. Just a few minutes a day can totally transform how steady and sure you feel. Also, don't ever feel bad about using tools like a cane or walker if they help. They're not a sign you're weak. They're like sidekicks, there to keep you going strong and proud. Think of them as trusty buddies on your journey, helping you tackle life's ups and downs. They don't mean you've lost anything. They show how resilient you are. Every step you take is a win, a high five to your grit and drive to keep pushing forward, no matter what's in your way. Celebrate it. Every stride is something to be proud of. I get it. Lots of folks hesitate to use assistive devices. I've heard it all. I don't need a cane, or I'm not that old yet. But let's flip that for a sec. Imagine you're on a gorgeous hike, surrounded by trees and views, maybe with a friend or a family member. You grab a walking stick without a second thought, right? It doesn't take away from the fun. It makes it better. It keeps you steady, supports you, and lets you soak in the adventure. That's all a cane does too. Assistive devices, they're not a sign you're giving up. They're your ticket to staying independent. They give you the confidence, balance, and safety to tackle even the trickiest moments. Here's the real deal. The biggest threat to your mobility isn't your age. It's sitting still. When you stop moving, skip exercise, or park yourself on the couch too long, that's when your strength starts to slip away. This isn't about losing your independence. It's about grabbing it with both hands. Staying active, walking with purpose, and using tools like a cane or walker. That's you taking charge. That's you choosing freedom. Every step with a little help isn't a step back. It's a step forward, closer to the life you want to live. And don't ever forget, you've got the power to walk tall and steady, no matter how many birthdays you've had. This isn't just about dodging falls. It's about loving life again. It's the quiet thrill of a walk in the park, the sun on your skin, or just moving around without a worry. That's not something to dread. It's something to cheer about. Walking with confidence should make you proud, not embarrassed. It's your way of saying, I'm here, I'm alive, and I've got so much more to do. If you're still with me and liking these tips, drop a 5 in the comments. I'd love to know you're here. Now, let's talk about your space. Think of it like setting up a stage for a big show. When you go see a play, you want the stage clear and safe, no junk tripping up the actors, right? Your home's the same way. It's got to be ready for you to shine, moving through your day without anything getting in your way. Take a quick look around your space. Are there bumpy sidewalks, rugs that might slide, or a messy hallway just waiting to trip you up. These little things might not seem like much, but they can really affect how safe you feel. And don't sleep on lighting. A bright path is a must, especially at night when it's harder to see. I'll always remember my neighbor, Mr. Davis. He had this amazing garden, but he kept stumbling over his hose or tools scattered everywhere. It was tough to watch him struggle. So we teamed up, tidied everything up, and turned his garden into a safe little paradise. Suddenly, he could stroll around, enjoying his flowers without worrying about a fall. It wasn't just about clearing the junk. It was about giving him the freedom to move with confidence again. When you're out and about, pick paths that are smooth and well-lit. Skip the uneven spots when you can. There's no shame in playing it smart. And let's talk shoes for a sec. It's like picking the right gear for a hike. Good grip, comfy fit, solid support. Whether you're inside or out, the right pair can make all the difference. But here's the bigger picture. Staying steady isn't just about moving your body. It's about the whole package, like conducting a band where every part needs to vibe together. Eat well, stuff like calcium and vitamin D to keep your bones strong. Get good sleep. Take care of your heart and mind too. Life can get crazy, I know, but even a little mindfulness or a few deep breaths can calm you down. Less stress means better balance. It's all connected, and it's all about keeping you strong and ready for anything. It's all tied together, your mind, your body, your spirit. When they're in sync, you'll feel stronger, more grounded, and ready to take on anything one step at a time. You deserve a life that's full and exciting, and these little changes can get you there. Sure, the journey might look different now, but it's still awesome. With the right tools, a positive attitude, and a safe space, you can keep shining at any age. As we wrap up today, I hope you're walking away with some handy tips to move with confidence, boost your mobility, and make your surroundings safer. Aging doesn't have to be scary or uncertain. With a few smart tricks, the right mindset, and a sprinkle of care, you can keep living life to the fullest, loving every step you take. So, what clicked for you today? Was there something that really stood out? Maybe it's how cool assistive devices can be, or those easy tweaks to keep your home safe and keep you moving. I'd love to know. Drop a comment below with one thing you're going to start doing today. I can't wait to hear about it. If you like this video, leave a comment, hit that thumbs up, and share it with someone who might enjoy it too. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel for more tips on rocking life as you age. Take care, and remember, every step you take is a step toward a stronger, more awesome you. And if this information was helpful and you'd like to support us for more content, don't forget to subscribe now and turn on notifications. See you in the next video.